No, my objective is to do Dragonflight because I haven't done Dragonflight yet. I've already done on another character a couple of years ago. I did Battle for Azeroth and Shadowlands, and I did the first part of Dragonflight when it launched. But for various reasons, there's a video that went out earlier today on my channel, which has all the sort of background into what sparked this revival. But I have actually played those two before. But I played it on the Horde side, and now I'm doing Alliance side. So.
Recently, Horde agents broke into the stockades and freed 2 Zandalari prisoners. A princess and a prophet.
I'm aware. What of the 8 warships we sent in pursuit?
This is really cool because if you played the Horde side, the intro cutscene on the boat with the princess is all about this right here.
Terrifying magics. And a massive Zandalari fleet.
It's going to be Alliance side assassin, just so you're aware.
It's one of Sylvanas' tricks. It has to be.
Not that it really matters
Jaina,
anymore, but
perhaps you could help us see what this survivor has witnessed.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative. Show us. Show us what happened.
all right, we're going to watch the memory. Babylonia says this storyline is better than the Zandalar storyline, so I have high hopes. I am going to play through this Battle for Azeroth storyline leading up to Dragonflight, and then I'll do the Dragonflight. So, there will be a playlist around this. So check that out below.
Then we must make allies of our own. My people command the most powerful navy in all of Azeroth. If I could bring Kul Tiras back into the Alliance...
Jaina, you're the reason they left the Alliance.
And dealing with that is the only hope we have of bringing them back.
I believe it is. And I believe you can. It will be difficult. And dangerous.
I will return with the fleet. Or not at all.
Be careful, Jaina. Light be with you. A just cause is always worth fighting for.
The Horde have forced our hand again. This cannot stand.
Safe journey to you.
Kul Tiras is the greatest naval power in Azeroth and a former ally, but we've had little contact with them since Jaina's father, Lord Admiral Dalen Proudmoore, was defeated at Theramore. Many have criticized Jaina's decision that day, saying she believed so deeply in the promise of peace between the Alliance and Horde that she betrayed her own father. Perhaps she feels the time has come to atone for this. Loath as I am to put Jaina in harm's way, Kul Tiras must join the Alliance. Good luck.
Be vigilant.
Alright,
I must prepare my ship. Champion, meet me in the...
Oh, sorry guys, I'll put that on screen. Babylonia's name is Barca, or Barcha, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, Babylonia. But I've got it on screen right now, for those of you who want to take a moment.
Take a 7th Legion vessel.
Oh, Oxlorn's going to get added on my friends list.
Secure a base of operations in Kul Tiras. Our plan must not fail. And please, look after Jaina.
As you wish.
Alright, we gotta go find her at the coast, at the docks. Bark us. Okay, that's alright, cool. Jackson said, played through Alliance and Horde and BFA. Barras is one of my favorite zones in the game. The whole sailor vibes. Awesome. Man, I loved the Zandalar storyline. I had a lot of fun doing like all the jungle ruins and everything else. I know when Chris and I played, when I got Chris to try out Battle for Azeroth, whenever we were doing Dragonflight, like around that same time, I know we did the first couple of zones. Like I think we did like level 1 to 22 or 23 on the Alliance side, but I never went beyond that in the Kul Tiras storyline, so. Oxon's got to set up my monitor so I can watch and play. Sass is like making characters now. So what you're saying is... Oh, look at that ship. Oh, man. That looks so badass. That's the expedition vessel, isn't it? I'm not going to risk jumping down. We need to find some stairs. You know, something I just thought about. What is it? Yeah, see, I need to choose a specialization. They haven't prompted me to choose a specialization yet, but I think it was level 10 when you get to choose it. I want Beast Mastery for sure. Alright, talents. Now, I gotta remember... I gotta go down the line. I don't remember where it is, but I want the one that gives me 2 pets. And I gotta remember where it's at. I forget how deep it is down the line. Yeah, the talent trees are really cool. Extra screen for all the things. Yeah, I have it set up so like, because I have a laptop that I've used, so I have my main monitor in front of me, the laptop's over here, and I keep my OBS, my Streamlabs is over here, along with all my Twitch and YouTube chats so that I can see all the chats. So all my Twitch and everything, all my chats over here with Streamlabs so that I can see all the stuff that's going on, and then I just have everything here. Were I a hunter originally? I've primarily played hunters, but I've also led the raid team for our guild in the past, the last 2 times we've done classic. So I've been a dwarven warrior for those adventures. But I have played a hunter before. But I've also played a protection warrior twice in classic, for the original classic and then Lich King classic as the raid tank. Guild leader, raid leader, all those things. But I like the hunter a lot, so it's an easy character for me to play for, you know, solo and doing some group stuff. Long term, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but like I said, we're working on some stuff right now behind the scenes, for stuff related to the War Within that's coming in the pipeline, and I'll definitely have multiple characters by that point, and we'll be doing lots of fun stuff. So it's just remember, right now it's just once or twice a week. Everybody's going to go crazy now that we're doing it. I do not remember where you get the double pets.
Anchors away.
But I know it's in here somewhere. Because you end up getting two pets. Here it is. Right here, Animal Companion. Your call pet additionally summons the first pet from your stable. That's the one I'm looking for. So, Cobra Shot we need. And over here, I'm going to say I want probably Kill Command. Hang on, why is it not applying changes? Oh, it already took Kill Command, that's why. Herpaderp. We'll take Kill Shot. kill command. I know. I was genuinely surprised. I thought my video was just gonna get a few, but then I've had like people reaching out of the woodwork, but like, "Are you playing an MMO again? Are you gonna spin up a guild again?" It's like, calm down. Things are in the works. Things are in the works. That's all I want to say at this point in time, because I want to do things a little different this time. Because in the past we've always done it from a progression standpoint, and this time around it's retail, and I'm in a different place now than when I've done this in the past. My brother and I have traditionally, as we've been playing over the last 8 or 10 years with community, when we've done like EverQuest 2, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: The Old Republic, we've done the classic experience. We've traditionally done a lot of things, and it's going to be different this time. So also I have different priorities now since my channel is growing the way it's growing. So nothing but a tease, I know. Alright, I think I have all the new abilities. That's kill shot, only usable on enemies less than 20% health. We need to switch those abilities around. Okay. Alright, I've now spec'd into Beastmaster, which is what I wanted. Look at that ship. Oh, it's so cool looking.
What would you ask the daughter of the sea?
I do not want to skip anything. I am prepared.
Control your power. Or it.
Pause. It what? It will what, Lady Jaina? Leaving me in suspense. Here we go. Oh, what's this? What is this? What is this? I love the pendant. That's not creepy at all.
This child be mine. The Admiral's will, his whole entire world.
I'm getting goosebumps right now.
As stars do shine.
Oh, so she's having a recollection, a dream.
Promise you'll come back?
I'll weather every storm if I know you are waiting for me.
Time to go, Jaina.
I love you, Papa.
Aww.
Topside, sweetheart.
Aww.
Your loving mother will never forgive you.
Oh, that took a dark turn.
Murderer.
Oh, shit! That was awesome.
We've arrived.
that took me
Thank
by
you,
surprise. A little bit of a pucker moment there. Jackson says, I love this cinematic. That was a really good cinematic.
The time for dreaming is over.
Home again after all this time.
We all have our ghosts.
They're not letting us any closer to the keep, so we'll have to walk from here. Returning to Borealis has stirred feelings I thought I'd left behind. Memories smothered away by the years like stones in the tide. It all feels raw again. I don't know how this will end, only that we must try.
I will never forget. I hope this works.
Halt! State your intentions!
I am Jaina Proudmoore. I have come for an audience with Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, my mother.
We're taking you to Catherine, all right. You'll answer to her for your crimes against Kul Tiras.
As you wish.
Clear the way! Dangerous prisoners coming through!
I see the city guard is as disciplined as ever. My father was so proud of them. And now they see me as a criminal.
Mummy, who's that lady?
Come on, we're going home. Now!
I suppose I have earned this.
Get those civilians back! Form a perimeter! It's the daughter of the sea!
Lady Jaina, is that really her?
She's come back to finish us!
Murderer!
Traitor!
I will suffer what I must. For the Alliance.
Into the lion's den.
So, my wayward daughter returns to the kingdom she betrayed. Why?
I have come to ask Kul Tiras for aid. On behalf of the Alliance.
The Alliance? Ha! Where were they when we begged for their help?
Where was Gondor when the West Wall fell?
And sons and brothers were slaughtered at Theramore.
Where was
Do not
Gondor
blame
when...
the Alliance for my actions.
So you admit it? You admit that you were responsible for the deaths of our men?
I was. But I will do anything in my power to ease the suffering of Kul Tiras.
Catherine, enforce our laws. The punishment for treason is death.
Do you accept the judgment of your homeland?
I accept your judgment.
There is a difference. Mother. Oh.
You are no daughter of mine.
Do what you will. She is nothing to me.
Beware, beware, the daughter of the sea.
I'm in a jail cell.
Hey, look who's finally awake.
Flynn Fairwind. Hey, wait, 1 second here, everybody. I gotta check something. nuts, man. Let's see here. Where are we at?
I'm all ears.
Hope you had a nice nap. You're gonna need your strength.
Watch your back out there.
I'm relieved you woke up. Having to carry you would have made my job far less appealing. The name's Flynn. My client is Borealis. He's paying me a king's bounty to break you out of here. You, my friend, are incarcerated in Tol Dagor. It used to be a legit prison till the Ashvane Trading Company bought it. Now it's Priscilla's own personal fortress riddled with scum on both sides of the bars. Wasn't hard to bribe my way in. Now we just have to get out. But not to worry. I have a plan.
All right, here's the plan. Hit me. Oh! Oh, you brute! God! God! Help! Oh! Hey, what's going on in there?
It says cell block lever pull.
Quick, hit that lever.
Yes, sir. I love his
Riot,
jacket,
boys.
man.
Give him hell. What? Grab your gear and let's pay the block warden a visit. We'll need his keys.
Copy that. Let's do it. Equipment recovered.
Damn! The keys are ruined. That was some serious fire. But just what kind of powder is this? Hey, help me grab some of this stuff.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, one more thing. Well, two. Ah, that's better. I felt naked without these. Let's move.
Dude, I want his jacket, man. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Legit, man. Cell block gate.
Maybe we can blow the lock. Sprinkle some of that powder on it. Now for a little spark. You may want to take a step back. Woo!
Big bada
That stuff
boom.
packs a punch. Let's get down to the lower levels and find a way out.
Hang on, was there nothing in here we needed? Oh, never mind.
I don't have a target.
Sewer rats. Ew, nasty.
Oh, smells like a freebooter's hammock.
Well, this is the only way we're getting out, bro.
I need a target.
Something touched my leg.
Wasn't me.
Wait. No, it was just my other leg. We're good.
I don't have a target.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
You! Stop right there! What?
Oh!
No!
I can't attack that.
Okay, it's gonna disappear.
Yeah,
Whew.
I'm officially done with this place.
Dude, I don't
Come
blame
on.
you, man. We
Our
gotta roll.
ride should be waiting for us just up the beach.
Yeah, let's get out of here without hopefully getting eaten by sand creatures. Oh, we're gonna have to go that way. Oh, never mind. We're getting one. Stringy loins. Ew. Sexy.
Flynn, over here.
We got a boat.
There she is. Let's hop in.
What is going on in there? It sounds like you started a riot.
No idea what you're talking about. But I think we finally have some real dirt on Ashvane. A new gunpowder. Like nothing I've ever seen. Oh, and I rescued the target, of course. Crime buddy, Talia, crime buddy.
Wait, I recognize you. You arrived with Jaina Proudmoore. You're the Alliance emissary.
Guilty as
Alliance
charged.
emissary? Cyrus didn't mention that. I would have charged him double.
You're lucky he's paying you at all. Now row.
This is why I prefer the modern experience, because I like voiceovers. I like cinematic storytelling. It's just the way I roll. I mean, I just prefer it.
Here we are, Borealis Harbor. Aside from Proudmoore Keep, it's the most heavily guarded part of the city, and the only place most visitors ever get to see. Looks like another Alliance ship has already docked. Hopefully they got a warmer welcome than Jaina did.
Look at that eagle head. What is on the bow, on the prow of that ship? There's like a something with a magical globe. We're gonna get a panning shot of the city as this camera goes up. Yep. That is awesome, everybody. Right.
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old man.
I've trained my whole life for this. Stay on course.
Is that the new powder Flynn was talking about? I'll take it for safekeeping.
Farewell, friend.
It's hard to believe the Lord Admiral would willingly hand you and her daughter over to Lady Ashvane. She must have had her reasons, right?
For Kul Tiras.
I think a proper introduction is order. My name is Talia, member of the Proudmoore Guard and squire of Sir Cirrus Crestfall. Talia salutes firmly. Cirrus asked me and Flynn to break you out of that Ashvane prison and get you settled in here at the market, but he neglected to mention that you're with the Alliance. I must say, it's an honor. Let's get you up to speed. For the love of the page says back on the horse. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Don't worry about the prison break. Here in the market, you're just another traveler. Now let's get you settled in.
Alright, we need to visit the ferry docks, it says.
This ferry connects to stations all along the Sound's interior coast.
Okay.
You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master. That won't be a problem.
Okay. Now we need to visit the counting house.
The counting house is under heavy guard, day and night. Feel free to store your valuables here.
Okay. The important thing is that, yeah, I'm technically back on the horse, but it's nothing serious right now. It's just a couple times a week I'll be playing. I got way too many other things that are already on the agenda for the month of November and December. But once we get into the new year, we'll be looking at the schedule, paying attention to some of the games that I'm prioritizing next year. Star Wars Outlaws, Avowed, Fable. In between there, we're going to be playing Warcraft. We've got some plans. We've got some plans that are in the work. We have an announcement. If not by the end of the year, sometime early in the new year, about where we're going.
The market hosts travelers from all over
what we got
Azeroth.
going on, what the plan
There are many
is.
taverns, but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers to tell me their stories. especially folks from the Eastern Kingdoms.
In the meantime, anybody who wants to join us, we are on the Moonguard server. Nothing official quite yet. Just some friends hanging out, playing some Warcraft. The objective here is to get up to the Dragonflight expansion and play through Dragonflight. And move our way towards the War Within.
Ah, there's my girl. You must be restless being cooped up here all day. Believe me, I know the feeling. We'll fly soon, alright? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling. How can I help?
Alright, let's go meet the Harbor Master. These days, Cyrus is the Harbor Master, but he used to be one of Dalen Proudmoore's most trusted knights. I lost my mother when the scourge hit Lordaeron. My father sent me here to be raised away from the war. I don't know much about him, just that he was a Stormwind knight who gave his life fighting the Lich King. Dalen handpicked Cyrus to raise me and forced him to take a desk job. It's the only reason he wasn't at Theramore. He's probably checking in on that other Alliance ship, so let's go.
Duty call. You'll feel at home here in no time. Now, let's check in with Cyrus.
How do we get over where that is? It's down below, isn't it? Okay, here we go.
Come on. The Harbour Master's office is just through here.
Copy that.
Wait. What's going on?
Ooh, cutscene. God, I want one of these jackets, guys. Those jackets are so cool.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane. Do you serve Lady Ashvane? Is that Lady Ashvane's crest upon your shield?
No, sir.
No. You serve Kul Tiras. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass. We shall parley in my office.
Aye, sir. Let them through.
Out of the way, scrub. That jacket, that cloak. I want one of those cloaks.
King Greymane.
Can I get one of those cloaks? Does everybody know?
You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority.
Yeah, King Greymane's cloak. I need that cloak.
Dahlia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir.
What do you need?
He extends his massive hand warmly. I'm gonna shake his hand.
For the Lord Admiral. Catherine
Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War? Tough to keep them all straight. An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home. He was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kul Tiras still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that has spread throughout our kingdom. The land I love is falling apart. So I'm asking for your help. Kul Tiras needs the Alliance just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore.
Jabberwocky says you can get a similar one if you are a Worgen, just not that one specifically. Cool beans, man.
In unity, there is strength.
Okay.
Well met. Serve with honor.
I've never seen Cyrus fired up like this. Sounds like we have work to do.
We can do this.
Alright.
Duty calls.
A couple of quests here, but I do have some new talents to spend. Alright. Probably take. This is a hard decision here. Natural mending, counter shot, interrupt spellcasting. That's going to be a good thing to take. Concussive shot dazes the target, and cobra shot increases the duration. Let's go ahead and take that. All right, that's going to give me. All right, so let's. There's going to be some hotkey management soon because I'm going to have to figure out where I want to put all these things. Also, don't you have, I forget where it's at. Pet. Yeah, I do remember this. Dash claw. Alright, we're good there. Alright, so we got arcane shot, concussive shot, cobra shot. Okay, that should be a good rotation right here to do arcane shot to concussive shot to cobra shot to kill command. Things will probably be dead by that point other than boss mobs, but that should be a pretty good rotation to start. I really don't know where I want to slot some of this other stuff, but we'll stick with this for now. I do need to get Mend Pet up on a hotbar, so we'll put that over here. So then we've got C1 is self-heal, C2 is pet heal. Okay. That should be good. Alright, Talia says, Sanctum of the Sages.
Kul Tiras.
Sounds like you'll be working with us for a while. Cirrus will charter a naval transport between here and Stormwind, but I expect you'll want something a bit faster for day-to-day use. So head back upstairs and take a left when you get outside. You'll find an old study where the Tide Sages used to conduct their magic rituals. Surely your Alliance mages have already sensed its power. Inform them they may open their portals there, and the harbor guards will keep the room secure.
Farewell, friend.
Oxlin says, I don't eat much fast food, but the new Arby's we have down this road is so freaking good. I have found Arby's to be good no matter what. I have never had a bad experience at Arby's over the years. Also, I don't know if they're everywhere, but like in the Midwest anyway, I grew up at this place called Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake has always got good food. They've got great chili, if you like chili dogs, bowl of chili, great burgers, cheesesteaks, you know, just really good food. And In-N-Out Burger, I've never had a bad experience at an In-N-Out Burger. Never had a bad experience at a Whataburger either. The best burger and wings Chris and I have ever had was at the St. Louis airport, actually. There's a baseball guy who has a, like, grill, like a bar and grill in the airport. It's so good. Steak and Shake on the West Coast? No. I think it's only Midwest, to be honest with you. That is the one thing that I do miss when I spend an extended period of time on the homestead down here in Mexico, because I can't get any of that kind of stuff. So every time I go back to Missouri to visit my family, and Chris, too, whenever she comes with me, it's like we make sure that every time we go through the St. Louis airport, we have to stop to get wings and a burger because that place is just amazing. And then as soon as we get with the family, it's like usually we fly into the St. Louis airport and it's about a 2.5-hour drive back to the family ranch. And we always stop at Steak and Shake on the way home. It's just like a must-do ritual. It's good times, man. So I do miss good burgers and fries and stuff. That's something that but obviously here we have all the tacos you could ever eat, tamales and everything else.
Something to report?
All right. Cyrus takes an official-looking document from his jacket, signs it, and offers it to you. This is the access to the ferry system.
Fair winds and following seas. Never let them see you sweat.
Good day to you.
Okay, so this is going to be faction stuff. All right.
Always loyal.
Sub and pizza shop in Michigan called Mancino's. Oh man, good subs are hard to find. I remember when I was a kid, actually, back in the day when Pizza Hut used to be really good. I can remember going to Pizza Hut when I was a kid, and you'd have the pizza buffet. But I always loved the Italian sandwiches that Pizza Hut had back in like the 80s. I have no idea if they still exist, but like when I was a kid growing up, like in the 80s and early 90s, those Italian sandwiches at Pizza Hut, like with a iced cold Coca-Cola or Pepsi or whatever it was they served, holy shit was that stuff good. But I haven't been to a Pizza Hut probably in 20 years. Alright, we are looking for the 7th Legion Mages.
Hey there.
The local authority has given us permission to open portals here.
See you later.
Oh, they don't do subs anymore? That sucks. Look at that book. That book looks so cool. Alright, we got a portal to Stormwind, a portal to Exodar, a portal to Ironforge.
Sir, the situation report is ready.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
That music.
I've always dreamed of adventure. Stay on course. Serve with honor.
Kul Tiras must be unified before it could be of any help to the Alliance. Let's get you briefed on the current situation in each of the major territories. Then you can take a look at the map and make a call on where you want to go first.
We can do this. Kul Tiras is made up of several
That is
major
a cool
houses.
shot,
They
man.
were unified under Dalin Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Theramore. Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place, commanding both the military and the guard.
That music is obnoxiously loud, though. It's not supposed to be that
Despite
loud.
our efforts to maintain
I've got it
order,
at like 25%.
Kul
It
Tiras has
still
seen an
sounds
increase in crime,
loud.
corruption, and piracy. People are losing faith in the Proudmoore Admiralty. To the west lies Justvar, a mountainous region providing most of the kingdom's ore and some of our toughest warriors. House Waycrest has been a loyal supporter of Proudmoore's rule for centuries, but their recent absence from council meetings has given rise to troubling rumors. In Stormsong Valley, to the north, the Tide Sages of House Stormsong craft and bless the ships of our legendary
It's a cool-looking
fleet.
windmill.
But nobody's heard from the fleet in months. The Tide Sages have withdrawn into their cloisters and seem uninterested in finding our missing ships. We must unite the houses beneath the Proudmoore banner and locate the missing fleet. Otherwise, Kul Tiras could fall apart before this war even begins.
Yeah, I feel that modern World of Warcraft is a completely different experience because they have done all of these cinematics and everything else, which is really the only way I like to play games anymore. If a game doesn't have a cinematic storytelling experience, I just tune out. Like I need voiceovers, I need cinematics, I need that visual aid if it were. I love Lord of the Rings Online, and I will put up with it in that game because it's the IP that I love. But it is very difficult to go back to that game sometimes because of how aged it is, because it has like no cinematics. It's all text. The exception to the rule is the Rohan expansion. They did a they actually did a bunch of voiceovers for the content when you're interacting with Theoden and you're doing that whole sequence in Edoras with the Ents and casting Saruman out and everything else. They did full voiceovers for all that stuff, and it was the first time I had seen like an in-game cinematic experience in Lord of the Rings Online. But they only did it for Rohan, and then they didn't do it since then. So it's really hard, because I love the game and I love the lore, but it's such a transition to go back and have to read walls of text as opposed to having a visual experience, which is why I love that game. It's my favorite MMORPG of all time. But I much prefer cinematic storytelling, for sure. All right, let's inspect the map.
Finally, some action. Come back with stories. Stay on course.
All right, so technically we need to start off here with the Tira Guard sound and expose the corruption of Boralis and earn Catherine Proudmoore's trust. So this is going to be a story chain.
Well met. We can do this. Come back.
All right, Flynn, what's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new gunpowder?
How is that a lead? They're making new weapons all the time.
Not like this, they aren't. Emissary, mind giving our skeptical colleagues here a demonstration?
It's probably 5 to 6 years out for the new Amazon Lord of the Rings game, for sure. They're still prototyping as of last year to figure out what type of game they're even making. Oxlorn, I would say you've probably got time, and I'll say this for anybody watching. There are more than I anticipated because I just was going to be doing this for myself, and I know Babylonia wanted to play, and then I made the video today kind of teasing things, and all of a sudden it's like we've got more people than I thought who were wanting to come play. I know there are going to be people playing on the server, doing things, group-based stuff, everything else. We will be moving towards doing some community-based stuff, especially in the new year. I can't speak to everybody else. I'm only going to be playing once or twice a week in terms of live streams and stuff because I've got way too much work on my plate with like getting all the Rogue Trader stuff, which has been planned for months. So I won't be, we'll be doing a community-based push in the new year. I don't know how often everybody else is going to play, but that'll be up to you. I would say you should still try out Lord of the Rings for sure, because I can't speak to how frequently everybody's going to be playing World of Warcraft. And you could balance those two pretty easily. But it's a great game. Don't pass it up. Don't pass it up. But I know people are pretty excited about World of Warcraft right now. I didn't anticipate that video was going to pop off today like it did. that was an interesting
Blood
development.
or gold, everything has a cost.
The Ashvane company doesn't know it yet, but throwing you into Toll Dagger was the biggest mistake they've ever made. That new powder we swiped could be the key to bringing them down. First, how about we give everyone a little demonstration of just how powerful this stuff is. Go ahead, take a shot at that barrel over there.
Eyes on the horizon.
What was that?
Ashvane's dirty secret. And that was just a pinch. Imagine how much damage they could do with more of this stuff.
Day 17 of a 30-day straight stretch at work. Yeah, so if you have limited time, you might need to keep it down to one game. So I would just see, I know other people are going to be playing at a different frequency than I. I'll definitely be doing a lot of offline play here. But those are mostly going to be me recording Let's Play sessions as I go through the Battle for Azeroth storyline. I'll probably do a full series around that. But the way I do things is because I put out 5 to 7 videos a day. So usually what I do is there's usually a couple hour stretch a day where I try to play either Rogue Trader or something where I'm playing like a Let's Play session, which is great. And yeah, let me open up.
Don't look back.
For those of you who want to add Oxlorn and Barca, which is Babylonia's characters, they are above here on this server, Barca and Oxlorn. For those of you who want to jump on and play, anybody who wants to join us, we are on the Moonguard server.
Sound off.
Ashvane's goons are walking around with a new powder that could blow a galleon clean in half, and the military has no idea. We need to find out how much of this powder they have and where it's going. An old buddy of mine works the ferry down by the Ashvane foundry. He may know something about this. You can take the ferry from Tradewinds Market to East Point Station, and once you get there, look for a man named Cagney. Tell him I sent you. He owes me a favor.
Remain vigilant. Flynn, I have another job for you. Help our new ally track down the source of this powder.
You got it.
Talia, prepare to make your rounds again. Tell the city guard to be on the lookout for unusual weapons being smuggled into Boralis.
Aye, sir.
Alright, we need to make our way out of here. Over to the ferry. What is this quest over here? Something popped up.
Finest wares in Kul Tiras right here.
So this is a
Travel safely now.
little delivery quest. Let's do this real quick. How do I get down there, though? There's probably flight points I need to unveil around the city, too. Man, I do love the way this is laid out. Someone was saying earlier that this zone is like their favorite in the game. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is like, or, you know, what you would expect a pirate port to look like. Very well done. And this is where you get sidetracked. Davy Brindle.
What can I do for you?
I've got a job for you, but I can't tell you to stay away from Algus and Lumber. Alright, conditions are terrible. We're getting attacked. Stay away if I were you.
Keep the wind in your sails.
I may not do these side quests because really what I want to do is I want to just focus on the main storyline and then get to Dragonflight sort of ASAP. So I probably shouldn't get sidetracked with stuff like this. Otherwise, I'm gonna get in. Yeah, let's just make the delivery and I'm gonna abandon that. Since we're over here, I'll at least make the delivery, but let's not get sidetracked.
Let me show you what I got. Stop by anytime.
Well, it's definitely a good one. Babyloni, did you say it's level 60 for Dragonflight? To start? Okay, copy that. If I remember correctly, running just the main campaign was enough to get me to there. So it's probably going to be my priority is just run the main campaign for BFA, and then we can get together with Oxlorn and you and anybody else that's joining. We can go do some dungeons here and there for a little bit of extra fun. This will probably take me, it'll probably take me a couple of weeks probably to get through to level 60 if I had to guess.
Good day to ya.
With all the time walking buffs and stuff, we'll be 60 before you finish the BFA expansion. Cool. By the way, do I need to go talk to Chromie to get those buffs? Because I kind of did not go talk to him. I just went to the embassy dude. Not the embassy dude. There was an emissary there at by the bank. And then I just went straight to the campaign. I totally didn't even go talk to Chromie. I'm already level 12 though, so it's going pretty quick. Mariner's Row. Well, I was going to talk to Chromie, but then on the way there, I saw the campaign NPC, so I just was like, well, I'll just go talk to the campaign NPC. I don't know if I did that wrong, incorrectly. Figure it out later. Alright, here's Cagney, the guy we're supposed to turn into. What do you want? Okay, got you. I would bet it doesn't matter. This thing's going pretty fast. Normally I wouldn't tell you nothing, but I'll spill it for Cyrus. Ashvane's on to something big. They've got guys working round the clock in there. Even brought in some muscle to keep everyone motivated. I don't know about what they're making, but I know it ain't passing through here to Borealis. If I were dumb enough to go snooping around in there, I'd look to the goods themselves, see if they got shipping labels. But I ain't that dumb, so you gotta do it. The Ashvane company's been working their people so hard they even tried to strike. The company brought in a bunch of goons to break it up and get everyone back to work. Heard they even shot a couple guys who tried to walk up the job. What's say you give a taste of their own brutality while you're in there?
Yarr! Do I sound like a pirate?
Oh my god, Olive! You are a cute little kid, Olive. Oh my god, I love your outfit. You do sound like a pirate. They said they would feed us. Sniff. Said they'd keep us warm. Sniffing provoked a sneeze. Olive runs the sleeve of her coat across her nose. But they were mean, and it was really hard work, and when we tried to rest, they yelled at us. I got away, but my friends are still in there, so we gotta free some urchins, too.
Send those kids to the western edge of the foundry. I'll wait there and make sure nobody tries to snatch them. Meet me there when you've got some information on those shipments.
Copy that. Alright. That is probably a good stopping point, everybody. We're about to the 3-hour mark. So, tomorrow morning, I should be live pretty early, as long as the plan holds true. I think I'll probably be up around 6 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be playing some Cyberpunk 2077 tomorrow morning. After that, we have a Rogue Trader guide going live, and then we'll be doing some more stuff tomorrow, so stick around. Tomorrow night, we'll be back for more Wasteland 3, as we're working our way through a complete playthrough of that game during live stream sessions. We're also doing E-Online on Saturday mornings and some guides around that. So if you want to check that out, make sure to tune in on Saturday mornings. We are multi-streaming these days on Twitch and YouTube, so you can pick your poison, pick where you want to watch. You can support at either place to contribute, keep me on the air full time. Thanks to those of you who do. Join the Discord. Links are around in all these other places. And yeah, this is pretty interesting, folks. Just to remind everyone, the Warcraft thing, right now, we're on the Moonguard roleplay server. We will be doing a guild experience next year. We'll have an announcement once we figure out some more stuff. Bubbaloni and I are doing some talking. We're putting together some ideas. We're brainstorming. We want to do it right. And it's going to be different to the way that we've done it in the past, because my brother and I usually have done this over the last 8 or 10 years working with our progression server friends, and it's different this time. My channel's a lot different now. I'm doing this full time. I have goals and objectives. But I really like what they have planned around the World Soul Saga, and I want to take part in that, and I want to have fun with people who want to also partake in that. So we will have some announcements happening. But in the meantime, feel free to come hang out on the server, create a character. You can hang out with us. I'll bring up the list again. You can hit Bubbaloni as Barca, and Oxlorn's got his character. You can add those guys to your friends list. Come hang out with everybody. Probably do some dungeon runs at some point in the near future. Definitely be doing some Let's Play videos as I work my way through the Battle for Azeroth storyline here. Probably only streaming a couple times a week this game, though, because I've got other things that are on the priority. And don't forget, we are working our way towards the Rogue Trader experience in December. So, lots happening, but we are now getting World of Warcraft into the fold. Got to be playing through the Dragonflight expansion once we wrap this up, and getting prepped for the War Within when that comes next year. So, thanks to everybody for hanging out tonight. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night for Wasteland 3, or tomorrow morning for some more Cyberpunk. Sleep tight, everyone. See you next time.